Hello, sorry. What's going on with the starting soon screen? I don't know. There we go. Alright. You fix my camera? Alright. Okay. We're gonna be playing Web Confessional. Read all this. Alright, go. What's it up? Username? I'll just do Snow, I guess. I don't know. Choose your sinner. I usually don't like chatting games because they get boring a lot. Alright. Sweet kicks. Unknown error. Styrolite. Styrolite. This is like we're an angel online should be punished or, you know, choose to forgive sinners or stuff. Oh my god. You picked me. Hello. Are you ready to confess your sins? Yes. Are you excited to hear them? Are you supposed to ask me questions, or can I just... I don't want to do it wrong. Will you tell me what to do? Isn't a right or wrong way to do it. Just give it a try. If you say so, I'll do my best for you. I do bad things. That's really fucking helpful, isn't it? Good start. What kind of bad things? I don't do a lot of bad things, really. But that's only because I live alone. And going out by myself is too scary. And I think about the bad things a lot. And that's just as bad, isn't it? I'm sorry. I think, you must think I'm so pathetic. I can't even start describing what's wrong with me. You have to know. I want this. Oh, more. I want this more than anything. Oh, this so badly. It's like, I don't know where to start. Don't be so harsh on yourself. We can go at your pace. I don't deserve softness. You don't understand yet. That's my fault. Don't worry about me, okay? When you find out what I really am, you'll realize I'm not harsh enough. I deserve exactly what I am, the worst. Not. Start from the beginning, maybe. At the beginning, well, I guess people weren't very nice to me. And for a long time, I didn't understand why. Why didn't people want to play with me? Why did they hit me? Why pour milk over my stuff? It hurt. The kind of hurt you carry with you your whole life. But the answer was so obvious it makes me laugh. It was me. It was everything that's wrong with me. Somehow they could all see it. And the worst is that they were right about me all along. Something inside me is rotten. And I was just the last one to know. But this isn't really sinning, it's just bullying. Maybe once, but not anymore. I don't deserve your pity. Excuses can only take you so far. I tried to run from it too once. But no matter how far you go, you can't outrun yourself. On. My hands aren't shaking anymore. I've gotten comfortable talking like this. No, I've gotten complacent. It's not enough for me to confess this in anonymity. If you want to see me, then you have to see me. Okay, I guess this. You are. You should lower your expectations wherever they are. I'm not nice to look at, I think. People say I look a little spooky. Okay, I'm gonna call you now. If you don't want to see me, just don't pick up. I won't be mad. Giving me so much of your time. Thank you for that. I'm still a little so scared. Please don't go easy on me. Dude. There we go! There we go! More ugly. Hello? Ready to be punished? Hey there's no need to be nervous. I'm not doing it on purpose. Should I say cute? I don't know. I'm not doing it on purpose. Sometimes fear is the only thing stopping you from doing something crazy. The flash of biological hardware terror you feel before you. Why? I can't even go back. Because there's no scroll option. Come on. It needs to load. Okay, it is pin Y. Okay. Oh, you're cute. We're cute. Thank you. That isn't what I'm here for, I think. My physical appearance is inconsequential, mostly. Apart from the... never mind. You look the way you look, which is nice. Not nice? Just nice? No, more than nice. I'm bad with words. You look powerful, confident, divine. I think this is the longest conversation I had with someone in a long time. Someone who isn't my mother or my therapist. I'm not good at this. I don't remember how to do it right. You ask the questions right to find common ground, so... Do you like scary movies? What? They're my favorite. I like scary stuff. Like, that's the thing. Like, I like scary stuff. Just getting scared. It's fun. Me too. We have something in common. You have a favorite kind? I don't think I can just pick one. Psychological thrillers are fun. I like it when I can't stop thinking about what happened and playing in my mind over and over. That doesn't seem healthy. But good old-fashioned blood and guts is just so... makes my stomach churn and my thighs clench. I like scary movies for as long as I can remember. probably started watching them a little too young. Mom worked a lot, and I had a terrible babysitter. They don't really work on me anymore. I'm too aware that they're fake, I guess. It just stopped being the same. I can't get that out of my mind. The panic that I used to get from a scary story. So I went looking, right, for replacements. I tried horror movies, but that didn't come close. Just horror novels. Just words on a page. Horror games were fun for a while. There's a lot of variety out there, but it's still a market. It's still predictable if you play too much. What it's lacking is the human element, the unpredictability of another person being in complete control of what you're afraid of. I tried so much stuff to see what worked. Medical textbooks are good, mortician resources are even better, and if you know where to look, you can find so much stuff online that... I'm rambling, sorry. I'm guessing he started to kill people because I don't know what he's done, but I'm guessing what he's done. What sins he's committed. What sins did you commit? I like it when you ramble about weird shit. Why haven't you tried making stuff yourself? That is a horrible thing to say. Why not just go out and kill people? But that would be sinning. Who cares? As wise people say, Jesus died for nothing if you don't sin. Alright, that's if you don't sin, Jesus died for nothing. Anyway. What kind of horror games did you like? How to explain, do you know what a visual novel is? Time is short. I shouldn't waste our chance talking about this. A game is about obsession, I guess. That's the easy one. You probably guessed by now that my interest in horror isn't purely for the craftsmanship of a good scare. But I wouldn't. You have to know that I wouldn't hurt a fly. I wouldn't hurt you. You can see that, right? Trust me. You couldn't hurt me if you tried. Yes, you get it. I'm so relieved. I don't want to hurt anyone. I never had the desire to. Even if I did, even if I hated you and wanted you to hurt, I couldn't. I'm not wired that way. I look up, freeze. I can't even fight back, let alone initiate. It's perfect, isn't it? It comes so naturally to me. And I know, it's how I know I was made for this. I've left you waiting long enough, haven't I? Everything that's wrong with me, why I'm here. It is obvious, can't you? Could you tell just by seeing me? Just my voice, the way I shiver when you look at me? I was always terrified that people would notice. But at the same time, as sick as it made me feel, I always hoped I hoped they would notice. That somebody would do something about it, about me. The one thing I want is the same thing that petrifies me. Isn't that funny? It's not funny, it's actually a little sad. What did you do? You're not giving me much, so I don't know if I should punish you or not. I don't deserve your honesty, but I'm asking for it anyway, so do you see it? I don't know. See what? If you have to ask, no, it's my fault. I'm still holding back. Forgive me for being cowardly. I'm still scared. I hope you understand for both of our sakes. I'm sick, disgusting, perverted. There's something badly wrong with me. I like watching people get hurt. It makes me warm, sweaty, envious. I want somebody to hurt me. Honestly, I don't... as long as you're... Okay. But not just somebody, I want you to hurt me. Okay, I guess it's a certain masochism thing. Basically, he's looking at others getting hurt, and he doesn't, you know, like it for, you know, basically because they're hurt. He likes it because basically he's envious of those people getting hurt. He wants to be hurt. Like, but I guess this is just a therapy thing, not really punishment thing. Like, I'm like, this is not worth punishing for. I'm sorry. It's just a masochism thing. You like pain. You like being in horrible, precarious situations for people to hurt you. I'm not hurting you. I'm not doing that. And even if I was to hurt you, if hurting you would, like, if you being a masochist was a sin, guess what? Guess what? It's not gonna fix anything. It's not gonna fix anything. You're still gonna like getting hurt. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not punishing you. As much as you want me to, there's nothing to punish you for. You're a masochist. You want to get hurt. You like getting hurt. I'd say, if you want it to be fixed, therapy. Not me, an angel, where my thing is to punish sinners. You're not really a sinner in my eyes. Because I doubt, I don't know anything about Christianity, but I doubt being a masochist is a sin. If that is, that's very weird. I want to get hurt. I like being hurt. Ah, you'll go to hell for that. How dare you? How dare you want to get hurt and be turned on by that? How dare you? Oh, the devil has their hands on you. Alright. I don't know. Maybe some Christians, but yeah, it is a sin. Like, how? Why? Humiliating, torturing, ruin my life. There isn't hope for me. I'm not gonna get better. I try and I fail over and over, and I'm tired. I don't want to be better anymore. Oh. I want to be hurt, and more than that, I deserve to be. It wouldn't be wrong. You'd be doing a good thing, punishing a sinner, giving me what I need. I'm like, it's not really worth it. I just tell him, this isn't really anything to punish you for. My best thing to tell you is go see therapy. If you want this fixed, if this hurts you a lot, go to therapy. Therapy. Try to... I don't know if therapy will fix this problem. Well, obviously, because you have a therapist. You have a therapist, so I don't know if it will be... If it'll be helped a lot, but try to do some ways to, you know, do that. Humiliate. I'll just do that. Call me names. Tell me I'm disgusting. You're worthless. Good for nothing. Human garbage. I think I got carried away. The pain isn't just physical. I want it to hurt me inside and out. Stake your claim on me everywhere you can. It's not like I'm asking you to lie. You can think of it like pointing out the obvious. I'm depraved for wanting this. It's not what you think. So, say it. Vent your frustrations on me. Let me be good for you. I'm not doing that. Nah, I didn't think disappointment could hurt. This is new. Oh, God, nothing's... I can't do anything! I like it, I think. The same kind of hurt you get from poking a bruise. You're better at this than I thought. You're gonna punish me, aren't you? After all this is done, when you've looked at the worst, most evil parts of me, can you promise, please? I can't have done all this for nothing. Embarrassed myself like this for nothing. I need this, please. I just want to be honest with you. Like, this is not really sin-worthy. I'm sorry. You're not a sinner. You're not evil. You're just a little freaky. You're just a little freaky. And if you want this to be solved, therapy, something to... But I cannot fix this. And even if this was a punishment to embarrass you, torture you, or something like that, or disappoint you, it's not really gonna solve the problem, is it? My thing is to punish people to, fix them and stuff. Not to, fulfill their sins. Sins, which I don't really consider yours to be a sin. I don't think you're evil, just misguided. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know how else to prove to you that I'm too far gone. Tell me what it'll take and I'll do it. I'll prove it to you, I'll promise. We're coming to... Hello? What's that? Why is turning volume up and down? That one. Turning volume up and down causes it to zoom in? Get away from me! Get away from me! Why are you zooming in so much? Bitch! Fucker! Don't know what happened. Wow, it takes a long time to zoom out, don't it? I don't know what happened. Just crashed for no reason. Nothing touched the wire. Nothing touched the wire, and it just did that. Web Confessional. Need this. God damn. It says, we're reaching the end of our time now. And then it crashes. Ugh. Hello. I will kill you. You will die tonight. Come here. Zoom in more. 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 So small. Hi everybody. This will be the whole stream. This will be the whole stream. Just are you kidding me? Audio interface. Hold on. Alright, I think everything's fixed. God damn it. You know when my audio interface does this for no reasons. Because it wants to piss me off. So badly, it wants to piss me off. Rather than let me be happy. Because apparently it hates me. It wants me dead. It wants me very, very dead. Alright. Let's try and go back to where we were. Load. Okay, let me go back. Thank you for listening to me. I'm glad to get this off my chest. I can't handle a normal relationship. I've tried, and it just, she was so nice to me, yet I couldn't love her. I couldn't get my body to respond. I upset her. I still feel guilty. I broke her heart by being broken. But here with you, it's all different. I can't stop my body from responding. Is that what other people feel all the time? I don't know how they can stand it. I look forward to finding out. Wait, what happened? Wait. Not broken. Alright, if you don't see me, if you want me to, I won't. But we weren't right for each other. I'm sure of that much. She was a smart girl. I'm sure she's doing much better for herself than I am. Before you make your final call, is there anything you want to ask me? Anything you think I might have missed? Or that might make your judgment easier. Okay, this is the only good thing I can see. See me go? No, I don't. I've never. Nobody has ever made me feel. Please stay. It's time, isn't it? Enjoyed our time together. Me too. This is it then. Everything I was waiting for. I'm lightheaded. I don't think I might be sick. The anticipation is killing me. Tell me, please, Angel, I'm begging you. What is your divine judgment? My judgment is thus. Absolve. People are so strange. You show them the worst parts of you, and they still only see what they want to. Why have you done this to me? Are you trying to help me? Is there some kind of sick savior fantasy? Do you think absolving me of this is going to do anything but repeat this sick cycle? I can't believe you were supposed to help. You aren't worth punishing. Or not absolving me, you're just turning a blind eye. You don't deserve your title. You're as deserving of punishment as I am. But it can't be me that gives it to you. Whatever you've done, the sickness in me is still worse. I don't get it. Nobody gets it. This is it for me. No. There has to be other ways. Other people. I can't give up. I can't be like this forever. I'll find something. There has to be someone. There's always someone. And if there isn't, I'll do it myself. It won't be good. It won't be what I need, but maybe that will finally prove it to you, huh? If I take it into my own hands, I can get my own back for once. You want to see me get better? I'll show you better. Here, look at me. Really look at me. I'm gonna take this eye patch off too, so you can see everything. Don't look away. Don't even blink. Watch me. I said fucking watch me. God damn. Oops. Things seem to get a little off control there. We have disconnected this user for attempting to violate our policies. But don't worry. We will still work on this as a job well done. Congratulations, Angel. Keep doing your best and making the world a better place. Another senior is weighing your guidance. He was not worth fucking punishing. Why is he mad at me? Ah, God. I'm sorry, but... remember, all will be well when you are well. I don't know what that means. Alright. Let's see what happens if we punish him. She was too nice? I know how it sounds, but we weren't compatible. I hope she's doing okay, but before you make your final call, is there anything you want to ask me? Anything you might have missed, or that might make your judgment easier? Okay. Ugh, God, I hate this. But what happens if you punish them, though? Punish? So this is it. Thank you, Angel. I'm glad you could see what needs to be done. I feel like I've been waiting for this moment my entire life. Every wrongdoing led me to this very moment. I feel, it doesn't matter how I feel, this is how it has to be. This is how it has to be. So why am I shaking? Why does it feel bad? It doesn't matter, none of it matters. Nothing matters. This is only gonna end one way. Sorry, it has to be you. Scrim fate for a... Oh, do I have to kill them? Isn't it? Please never feel guilty for what you must do to me. Let's never stop. Even if I cry, even if I beg, I'll tell you I've changed my mind and I want to go home. You mustn't listen to me. I am still weak, but I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. Everything is gonna be okay. It's only pain. It's only pain. It's only pain. I don't have anyone left to say goodbye to. I already left my landlord a note, so I'm ready. Selfishly, I hope you'll choose to remember me after this is all over. It doesn't have to be fondly, but I'd like somebody to remember me for who I was. Pathetic wretch to the very last. Oh my god, no. Congratulations, Angel, another sinner punished. I don't like it. Not all stories have a happy ending, but all stories are worth seeing through. Your paycheck will remain the same either way, and we'll be just as thankful for all your efforts. Keep doing your best and making the world a better place. Another sinner is waiting for your guidance. I don't like punishing him. I don't like punishing him. It's not worth punishing. Why is he so mad at me, man? Alright. Sweet kicks, chat. Hi. Hi. So, are you like the person who's supposed to change me into a better person or whatever? Well, whatever that means. That's correct. I will listen to your confession and guide you. Wow, you're so professional. It's indicator of person, boring person. Sorry, not sorry. You're a dick. The money must be good if you actually chose to apply to this job. Being a sinner is a poor man's work. Where's my money? Maybe I should have chosen a more proactive sin like robbery. Oops. Am I being too much? Don't leave, okay? I want to talk to someone. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. Please, or is that cringe, lol? Please leave, or else. Lol. Or else what? Mikami Darm. It was an empty threat, teehee. But give me a day and I can think of an or else. Or wait, we probably don't have all day. I'll think about it during our talk. Alright, let's get down to business. Because you're probably dying to know why I'm here and what my sin is. Crazy concept. Tell me. Does something happen if I don't? Haha. I want to see what will happen. You know what? Let's make this fun. Because life has been so boring and monotonous lately. By turning this into a game, figure out sweet kicks sin within an hour, or else. I don't know what the or else is. Come back to me later for it. Oh, I don't want to do your bullshit, you fuck. I don't know who you are, but I hate you already. No, I should just punish you. Already, punish. Not even gonna listen to the confession. Who cares? What is God gonna do? Punish me? Punish me? Anyway. That does sound fun. If life isn't fun, what's the point of living? Here's conditions of the games. 1. Persuade me to confess my sin within the time limit. You can use any method. I encourage manipulation, tee. Love a good shiver down my spine. 3. That's it. This game sucks. You don't know until you try it, Buzzkill. Jeez, am I the one dealing with the sinner? Because why are you acting up? Let's try it. Game start. If you don't tell me, I'm gonna punish you. Are we starting now? Let's get into roleplay. Punish me. That's not a bad offer, actually. I think punishment is effective and I don't like this. Let me load again. Ow! Or else what? Tell me. I don't want to play. Too bad, I'm in charge as the sinner. Here are the conditions of the games. You bitch. Alright. Have some conditions myself. I guess that's fair. Now the question is, I let you in or not? I will not. Let's try it. Game start. Please disclose your skin. This is grating. I almost revealed it, just to get you to stop. That wasn't a bad start. But not a good one either. It was simply okay. And we know an okay is just another form of failure. You shouldn't fail your job or me. I've become a menace to society, I don't want that. You're right, I'm a failure. Well, I didn't say that, but sure. Not many can recognize their own. Yeah, nah. Fuck. I'm glad we can come to a mutual understanding. Seems like you got a good head on your shoulders. I need someone like that. Oh, gracious angel, save me from my tormented soul. I have been waiting, desiring not, but only a precious savior. Pause on the roleplay. A thought. I'm gonna add another turn to the game. Amend Rule 4. This game shall be face to face. Then it shall be done. Ha, shall. Heh. I'm looking forward to what my angel looks like. Hope you meet my expectations. There you go. Wow. You look like you just got out of bed. Ah, fuck you. You look worse than me! Oh, you're cute. That's practically sexual harassment. How are the people training their employees in this place? That's the best part. We are trained. I can punish you anytime I want. I can kill your whole entire family. Okay, anyway. I can reign. I can show God's wrath to you, you motherfucker. Alright. I think we got off the wrong foot. Let's try again. Hey, pervert. Not very nice to say someone. Just met. I know. It feels like I know so much about you just by being on the site. Only a pervert applies for something like this. It makes them feel good to be superior over others. Isn't it a common kink? Power play can be sexually arousing. I don't know how to feel about it. I haven't tried it myself. There's so many things I have yet to experience. Life is so short and fleeting. I haven't tried it either. Swear inappropriately, please refrain from such nefarious behavior. And now you're kink shaming. For an angel, you're very prejudiced. You're a pervert, and you're my pervert. You chose me after all. I feel so blessed. Shows you randomly there's nothing special about it, and I'm regretting it. Heartful sinners have feelings too. Now that we've established that you're my pervert, can we move on to the next stage of our relationship? What is even our relationship in your opinion? You, the pervert, me, the object of your perversion. Why'd I even ask? Yeah, why did you? I've said it so many times. Like, moving on, like I said. The next step is doing the thing we're supposed to be doing on the secretive internet confessional. You listen while I speak, you judge me while I plead for forgiveness. About the game you propose? I was kidding about the game. I'll just tell you what my sin is to make your job easier, because I care. As much as you do, I killed someone. You just not feel guilt? Because why are you acting like this, man? Does my quick confession earn a brownie point? No. That was not even a crumb sad. Before you beginning your virtuous preaching, I'm aware it's morally unacceptable. But what's the difference of killing an animal and killing a human that makes one tolerable than the other? Intent. I didn't choose to kill someone, it was instinct. My firefly response was triggered. Tell me about it. Because obviously, if they were trying to charge for you and you pulled out your gun to defend yourself, I understand. I'll give the short version of it. I had a stalker, plain and simple. At first, it was innocent following, but he progressively became more needy, jealous, obsessive. Following me around, I can deal with. Taking my pictures discreetly, I don't give a shit about. But sending me gifts, letters, and he used nasty condoms, making a rage so uncontainable and pure, I thought my body would explode. You wanna know what ticked him off? Because I was a man. All along, he thought I was a woman. It can be beautiful and effeminate, and I'm living proof. But the dumbass never perceived me that way. He worshipped me as his goddess in his sick, fucked up, debauched fantasy. When he found out, he brought me a shiny kitchen knife and tried to kill me. As you can see, I'm perfectly intact and healthy. I can't say the same for the stalker. What happened next? I managed to disarm him, taking the knife. My body reacted first before my mind could. I stabbed him. It was self-defense, I was protecting myself. If I didn't, I would have died. I would have done the same. You really mean that? That makes me satisfied. If that's all, like, I guess absolve. You look like you have more to say. I'm pondering because I know how you're gonna react when I tell you this. However, you're my gracious angel and I'm a tormented soul. This sinner will confess. At first, it was self-defense. One stab wasn't enough to kill him. Sure, he was bleeding on the ground, but he was still breathing. The pained face of his, as he bled out, affected me. The image burrowed into my eyes, like a worm slithering into my eye sockets, and all I could see was a dying man who wasn't dead yet. this makes my job harder. It was like, oh, it's self-defense, and then, oh, okay. So I plunged the knife again to quicken his death before the pain becomes unbearable. What they call it? Oh yeah, mercy killing. It was no longer self-defense. I was killing him out of mercy. But he didn't die immediately. I stabbed his body again and again and again. The stillness was finally over. That's something. A lot to take in. I tried to simplify it. I thought you would have passed out if I added in the gory details. Anyway, the story ends here. What did you do with the body? Are you so interested in the corpse? You should be paying attention to me. I'm the one in front of you. I'm the one laying my soul bare for you. I'm the one who focused on you. I need as much detail as possible. Seriously trying to help me. Fine. I buried it. And the world continue on as we are insignificant beings despite us thinking otherwise. It's sad, really. Nobody caught on. No one noticed his absence. The stalker lived and died like a parasite he was. What were you feeling after it happened? Pity. I felt sorry for him. Someone who was so alone in the world wouldn't be missed or remembered. It hurts my heart to think about it. His suffering would only continue if he were alive. So maybe it's better that he's dead. My suffering would have continued too. Still really pissed about his misconception of me. I feel guilty for what he did. No, I feel relieved, at peace. Pity for basically him not being remembered, but no guilt for basically continually stabbing him again and again. Not even calling the police or anything like that. You get it. No one will deliver their nasty used condoms at my door anymore. Understand me, my feelings? It's hard. This is hard. This is goddamn hard. Just, I'm trying. It's required by my job. Aiming for Employee of the Month. Keep at it and you might be able to reach that point in the 12th month of your employment. Afterwards, I got that strange feeling. Like spiders crawling over my body onto my scalp. It tingled. I don't know what it is. That's why I'm here, trying to figure things out. Do you know what that feeling is? Maybe that's guilt? I told you I don't feel guilty. Angel, can I be saved? Cut me and I bleed just the same. Pierce my heart and I die just the same. I feel emotions. I want love and happiness like any other person. I do not deserve salvation because I saved myself from someone who tried to hurt me. God. Like, I get his intent was mercy. Killing him out of mercy. But maybe there's... I think he also said, like, there's a bit of selfishness there. Because he was worried about him being let go if he was to call the police. And basically, him having to deal with everything again. Ugh, God, it's fucking hard. Should I punish him? I think I'd... Now this is temptation and responsibility. I want that to happen. Being human is complicated. We're so fragile, and yet we bring so much destruction. These soft, fragile hands killed someone. If someone had loved the stalker, then maybe he wouldn't have attached himself to a fantasy that destroyed the both of us. If someone had loved me, then maybe I wouldn't be here, confessing my sins on the internet like a pervert. Would you love me? Maybe then this whole confession business would be worth it. Alright. You want a pervert to love you. Why would you want a pervert to love you? At least a pervert can love everything about me. The stalker didn't want me. He was only chasing an illusion. It'd be embarrassing to admit that if I were to love someone, it'd be the point to where I can't live without them. They would be my entire world, and I'd have no reason to keep living if I lost that world. To be loved by someone as much as I love them is a dream worth never waking up from. Love me wholly, obsessed with my body, heart, and soul with all of its faults and impurities. Possess all that is mine. I want to be yours in life and death. Romantic, isn't it? No. I don't know if I'm like that. I think... Hold on. There's something weird about, like, yandere. That's just so weird. It feels so weird. Because I think the idea of yandere is just... It's a good... It feels good in a fantasy kind of way. I think in realistic kind of ways, it is terrifying. To have someone obsess over you. Imagine it's someone you just don't care for, don't even like, or they do things that you just find very reprehensible. That you kind of have no way to escape this. They would chase the world for you. They would go to the ends of the earth just to find you, regardless if you ran away from them. It's a terrifying kind of fate. Like, I can kind of consider the thing of a yandere falling in love with you a certain fate to happen. Whether you consider that to be a good one or a bad fate, it's fate. A certain fate for you. Where you're kind of doomed until, if somehow you're lucky that they fall out of their yandere tendencies, but most likely they're not. They're still gonna chase you forever, and you have no way out. And that's fucked. And I think in fantasy, it's fun to think about someone who loves you so much that is attractive themselves, wanting you, and that loves you regardless of who you are. But I think in reality it's very terrifying. But it kind of gives, like, Yandere gives this these weird feelings for me. Um, when it comes to the good feelings, it's a very weird feeling. Um, I don't know how to describe it, but anyway. You must have been deprived of any love. Well, you got me. I was trying to be super obvious about it too. Oh, that's next. Alright, you're preaching. I forgot to have to grovel on my knees and cry for forgiveness. I could adjust the camera so you can see the clear evidence of me bowing before you. I won't satisfy your perverse needs. Not yet, anyway. You have to earn it. Just... no need to be extra. Just begging might be enough. Don't think I'm great at begging. You're already aware that I'm not the type to plead for my life. What must I do to be forgiven, to be saved, to be loved? You seek absolution, you must repent and atone for your sins. Okay, what does that look like, exactly? If you're going to command someone, do it with details. You will listen to me and obey me. You will be mine! Anyway, I already said I don't feel regret, but that means... does that mean hope is lost for me? If I show my regret, will you love me? Do this out of the goodness of God. I killed someone. Is there any goodness left? Then I shall perform a... what? Dedicated to the subject of my sin. That's just not worth it. Punish, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Dear deceived stalker, whose name I don't give a fucking... This is a horrible start. This is a horrible start. Punishing you, I fucking... I can't do this anymore. You shouldn't have been greedy. You decided to fly too close to the sun. Had many sins and died for it. Sorry you chose me. If that to be anyone else, maybe you'd still be alive and stalking. Sorry I killed you, but I'll die someday. It just happened to be your time. Sorry I became a sinner. And it was all because of someone else's depravity that strained my purity. I was the victim first. I'm only guilty of the act, not the purpose behind it. May you rest in peace, you will not be missed. How will you do it to him? By not killing anyone with mercy again, I promise. So how was it? That's it? Yeah, I'm done. Do you love me now? I think I've made my decision. Shy, you didn't answer my question. but I know the answer in my heart. I hope you make the sensible choice. I'm counting on you, my perverted angel. That's my judgment. I'm punishing you first. Sorry, but just, You truly are a pervert, you sick freak. I thought I was playing with a naive creature, but it turns out you were the mastermind, and I was the gullible clown. How does it feel to squash me like a bug in your so-called karmic justice? Was it funny? Did I make you laugh? Are you smiling down on me from your high seat? But Angel, it all comes back around in a vicious cycle. And thanks to you, I finally understand the true meaning of those spiders. It was thrill. Thrill of killing. And I want to do it again. And I see you. I see all of you. Your perversions, your corruption, your darkness. An angel like you must be punished too. I will make you fall. Oh, God. A job well done in judgment. This may be alarming news. We cannot guarantee your safety. We can guarantee your brazen paycheck. Thank you for being an angel. You make the world a better place. The next sinner awaits your guidance. Remember, all will be well when you are well. I hate you. Alright, let's absolve him. What? What are you doing? I just heard something amazingly funny. You. Spare me. You should be the one asking me to spare you. I can see it in my mind. Your tender flesh against the blade. The pouring blood from your bleeding cuts that I created. Your face contorted in beautiful, tormented lines. And your eyes, only seeing me as if they were the center of the universe. I understand this feeling now. It's love, isn't it? The desire to have what belongs to me, in one way or another. This is love. A job well done in judgment. You're fucked. Alright, see you later. All will be well if you are well. He's like, I'll be well if you're well, you're fucked. But I'm gonna get going. Deal with him, I guess. Alright. Alright. What's up? Hello there. Rowdy! I was wondering when someone would show up, unless this entire thing is a sham. I could play along with the pretense, though, because you were kind enough to choose me. No, it's real, I'm here to help. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not a sham, I indeed work here. No, it's real, I'm here to help. Awesome sauce! I'm not sure I really need help, but let's just go with the flow. I'll submit my fate into your hands, fake or not. I think it'll be very enlightening either way. I'm very curious about how Confessional operates and what makes you Almighty's judges. Why and how are you different from the rest of us? Sorry. I'm just doing my job as intended. I'll blow your mind. You're in good hands. Your optimism is quite illuminating. I feel as if I could believe you. And if I crashed and burned, it would be entirely my fault. You could watch me burn if you'd like. The next step is confessing my sin, correct? Although I prefer to call it a responsibility. Because if I didn't do it, someone else would have led them astray on the wrong path. Similar to your work, actually. listen to sinners and help them atone. When I help people see the truth and finally accept their existence. Different means to an end, but the end justifying the means are quite alike. The journey to get there has not been easy, but it is rewarding. Seeing my flock of sheep grow has been gratifying. One of my proudest moments. Are you a cult member or are you a therapist? Sometimes I can get a bit emotional when I talk about it, haha. How are you? Did you eat yet? Did you? No, I don't eat much. I crave the emptiness instead. I relish the controlled absence I have over my body, and the validation of the notion that my body is just a vessel to the house. The soul is cathartic. Are you the same? The emptiness fascinating. Are you chasing the fulfillment? But why the meaning in everything that, when meaningless, offers the same gratification, if not better? People are always searching for something to prove that life is worth living. But life is so short and delicate. No one looks forward to death. I get it though. The end can be very scary. And death is scarier when you have a life you're attached to. I sometimes feel empty, but that could be depression. Depression is a door to the void. You can open it and welcome the emptiness and keep it shut and locked out, while wondering why you feel so vacant. Are you satisfied with your life? Are you a cult member? Because, well, no offense, if you're here listening to people ramble on with their issues, does that make you happy? Content? I want to learn about you. Listening to sinners makes me feel good about myself. To see if people have worse lives than you, or to see if they're beyond saving. Have you tried seeking emptiness as a way to understand your position in the world? I don't know where you're going with this. Maybe it's easier if I explain it in a call. Texting can be limiting and slow. And the weight of my sin would be lesser than how I make it sound. So I'm calling. Alright. There you go. It's a pleasure seeing you. I'm sorry for the sudden call that surprised you. I thought we could get to know each other more deeply if we spoke to one another like this. It's fine, it's part of the job anyway. I'm sorry to think you're quite devoted to this work. You and I are similar in that way. So, by what you imagined, you certainly exceeded my expectations, but the vibes remain the same. I don't know. You're definitely not ugly. What do you think of me? You are how I imagine you to be. And what exactly are those vibes? One. I don't know. You're definitely not ugly. I'm flattered to hear that from you. Does appearance play a factor in your decision making? No. Maybe I should have made an extra effort, like taking off my beanie and combing back my hair or something. What's next after a bit of friendly discussion? Ah, yes, my sin. Takidu makes me forget about it. Is this how Confessional lures sinners, baiting them with goodwill so they reveal their horrendous act they've ever committed? Subjectively speaking. Your methods are interesting, to say the least. I haven't completely fallen for it, but I'll humor you a little. What are you seeking for? Enlightenment. Show me if I'm truly a sinner, and if I am, save me. used to be a wanderer. I wandered for meaning because I had no role in life. I had a sister, but I lost my role as a brother. I had parents, but the world of the sun was taken from me. I could have stayed as a follower, but how could I worship paradise and eternal damnation for those who've never seen it? What else did I have left? Nothing. And I realized the world itself, simply being nothing. I wasn't alone in this thinking. There were people with similar ideologies. And they were lost sheep who needed guidance. So I took my next role as their shepherd. Although they prefer to call me as a leader, as a cult member. So you're a cult leader. I don't describe my following as a cult. The term has connotations that I wish to not associate my flock with. We are not fanatics. We do not harm people. We simply choose a different way of understanding life. You're still a cult. What made you start thinking this way? I nearly died once. My father tried to kill me. Oh, that might be a bit too intense. From the get-go. I'll start from the beginning, trying to ease things in. As a child, I accepted everything that was forced onto me. The way I was supposed to speak, behave, and believe was my family's design. As I get older, I start to question everything that I was taught. My world was owned by a family, but my mind was still mine. I want to brush my teeth real quick. Alright, be right back. Hello, sorry. Anyway. Alright, let me continue talking to the cult leader. As I got older, I started questioning everything that I was taught. My world was owned by a family. By my family, and my mind was still mine. My father was a man of faith, but not a man of virtue. He did not agree with different states of life, so I kept silent while my sister was boisterous with her denial. He didn't like that. That's why when she passed mysteriously, I suspected my father had a hand in it. What he told me continues to haunt my passage of time. He said to me, she didn't believe hard enough. That's why she was abandoned. Pardon my language, but father was a huge piece of shit. Yeah, he deserves every insult. He was a terrible man. It was a miracle that he didn't turn out like him. I love my sister. He was the shining beacon during my darkest times. When she passed, I couldn't bear it. My father became more relentless with the words of faith, while my mother watched on as bystander. How did this weak mother raise such a strong daughter? I used to question that. I recognized my own shortcomings and realized I inherited her weakness. Unable to face the crumbling world my parents loosely controlled and the loss of my sister, I emptied my emotions and thoughts and lived like a ghost. I became devoted to the idea of living towards nothing, and that my life was actually meaningless in the grand scheme of things. So that's when the feeling of emptiness began. It's the most probable, but then again, I only became aware of it at that time. On. It's hot. Because I do need a napkin because I spilled something. Alright. And it could have begun earlier. I just never know. But devotions other than my family's faith were unacceptable. When he found out, he went ballistic. Fury incarnated. I'd never seen him so monstrous. My childish mind thought he was a monster wearing the skin of a human. I wondered if the reason he chose to dedicate himself to faith is because he believed it would turn him human. But he would have died before that chance ever fell on him. Before he died, however, he strangled me. And when I felt it, the fear of being alive. I was only alive just to die. That the suffering I was experiencing happened because I was alive. The truth exploded red before my eyes and went off as a gunshot in my ears. Death of both of my parents could be considered unimportant, but what matters is that they're dead. How they died is irrelevant and quite grotesque. Sorry to try to kill you, I'm glad you're alive. You're sweet, but don't feel sorry for me. Helped. Oh opened my eyes to the insignificance of my existence. It led me to a new family who understands me. Although I'm rather embarrassed that I revealed so much of myself to you. As I started, I couldn't stop. It's a confessional. You confess. This place has a compelling effect. I cannot deny that. Or maybe it's the angel in front of me. You have a soothing presence that makes things feel like they'll be alright. May I refer to you as Angel? Of Confessional calls the workers angels. Do you perhaps embody the graciousness and purity of the word? And if you do, maybe that'll save me. I'll finally confess what has been weighing on my shoulders. I'm listening. Nothing lasts forever. My family perished. My beliefs were crushed. My world collapsed. Life is, in its actual form, meaningless. We're born, we live, we die. And in the end of the road, there's nothing. So why not just embrace finality? Memories will vanish. Artifacts you leave behind will be erased. The people who remember you will depart. Traces of you gone forever. Annihilation is the ultimate truth. That's why we've decided to end it all. That is my sin. I hold the burden of dozens of potential deaths. What? Wait. What? What? Sorry, I'm a little bit confused of what you're implying. What, mass suicide? Shh, we don't call it that. It would invoke a lot of panic, as you had inevitably shown. Don't give me a start on the word unalive. I love this talk about sin when nobody knows what it is truly. What it truly is. Is sin even real? Or is it a social construct to control those with fear? My father made up his own sins and stood fair unto himself and his family. He used anger and faith as a front to hide his cowardice. I say made up because how could a father try to kill his children and think of it as a justifiable act? I'm not like my father. I'm not afraid. I cannot be. The helpless flock looks towards their shepherd for guidance. If I even hesitate, they will doubt everything. Not afraid, not anymore. You sound slightly fearful. Your lies will not shake my resolve. Perhaps the real reason I'm here is to say goodbye to someone who will continue to live on after I die. To have a final connection with a person, to have one last conversation before eternal silence. Don't do it. You're not leaving me. Perhaps this is a cry for help. Between the lines, you're begging for someone to stop you. These question marks hovering over my head. Is this an attempt to stop me with confusion? Do you want me to stay alive? We have no relation to each other aside from being the confessor and you being the confessed. Did my childhood draw out your sympathy? Do you pity me? When I'm gone, those feelings will fade into obscurity. sad if you were gone forever. Such unnecessary feelings. When it's your time, the sadness will die with you. I'm very curious now. What do you propose I do to delay the end? Trying to find a new devotion. Okay, like what? You must have some ideas since you came up with the suggestion. I create a yandere. You offering yourself to me. I could worship you. You'd probably like that. I've never devoted my life to a person before. Someone who is living and eternal. Someone who I can see and probably touch one day. Having faith is nothing, and nothing is simple. There are no emotions, no expectations, no hopefulness. So to walk away from something I've committed myself to is, for most of my life, is unknown to me. I'm sure of how to feel about it. Calling yourself to me might save you. You're asking me to throw away everything I've built to abandon my rule. There's so many unknown variables to that. Too much unpredictability. But keep going, it's cute. Watching you try to persuade me. Wonder what you'll come up with next. I want to see what the other choices are. Load. I'm scared of exploring emotions, expectations, and hope. It's not fear, I'm empty of that. I'm concerned about falling for an angel. I can't predict how I'll react. That sounds like fear to me. I'm afraid something's gonna happen. But keep going. I'm not really a good cook. A great cook. I'm a great cook. I'll be looking forward to my next meal. I hope to stay alive for that. I'll treat you with tender, loving care. Are you proposing to me? I'm not sure if that's a great idea. I'd be leaving you behind as a widower. It's amusing you act like you care about me. But it won't bring my hopes up. It can't. The world can't lose an interesting person such as yourself. It'd be boring. Just one person out of billions? I mean nothing to the world. I think that's all I have to say about myself and my sin. Is this enough information for you to come to a decision? Find out soon. Sounds ominous, I can't wait. Ready for your judgment? Is anyone ever ready for the end? Go ahead, or the suspense will kill me before I can do it myself. My judgment is thus. What I see punished first. You are no angel. You are a sick creature who has fallen from grace. Even less of my father. A monster who failed to be human. You are just a disgrace. You are nothing. I hate you. I despise your work and your organization. I can't go through with my plans anymore. This intolerable and profound feeling has filled this emptiness. Can't describe what it is. Only thing I know is you are the cause. You've done it. You've actually saved me. But who will save you? You found my new devotion. hating you, destroying you. Your end is mine to deliver. Ah. Whatever happens next is not our responsibility. The sinner's choices are not ours to bear. So don't regret your judgment. Woof. You're just doing your job. Thank you for being an angel. Make the world a better place. I don't like this. I don't like this. They're all gonna come and kill me. Alright. Love. Load. Absolve. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel free. Liberated. The sin I held was only construct, just like my father's. You relieve me of that burden, that uncertainty. Now that we're at the final finale, I can admit that there was a tiny fear still in my heart that cast doubts on my decision. Your absolution rid me of everything, stripping me bare and empty. You understood my views. For that I am grateful. Our confessional is truly enlightening. It surpassed my expectations and hopes. I believe it is time to part. Do not mourn for me. Do not remember me. This is the absolute end. Yours will come to you someday. Farewell, angel. You've saved me. Damn. Fucked. Job well done, Judgment. Whatever happens next is not our responsibility. Okay. Fuck you. Fuck you. I hate web confessional. This damn site. Something corrupted about it. I don't know if I can really save any of them. But anyway, leave. Yes. Alright. Find another visual novel. I have it downloaded. The Prey Who Prayed. Get out of my way. Waiting for it to load. So I'm gonna zoom in a bit. Game capture. There we go. I'm gonna finish this and then throw this way. Alright, I'm back. Alright, this is The Pray Who Prayed. I forgot what this is about. Okay, start. The sky is blue, endless blue. There is no ground to be seen, nothing to reside themselves in. Don't know what the hell that means. You recall no memory of how you have gone here, no person to confide. You're to admit your confusion. I've always wondered if it was you that I like, or your flesh that I desire. What? The fuck did you just say? You turn to see a stranger. An unfamiliar person is standing comfortably in front of you, as if the current scenery is not foreign to them. Hey there. Could you tell me what it is? Could you tell me your name? Snow? Name is Snow? Huh? Snow. Do you want to know my name? Tell me your name? Stranger glances to your side, seemingly on nothing. My name is Karjuna. I want you to remember my name, Karjuna. Okay. You can do that for me, right? I know you can. Alright. Karjuna's expression stayed stagnant, but his hand reaches yours. Fingers entwined with Karjuna as he keeps staring at you. Not once has he looked down to his hand or yours. Karjuna stares at you fondly. Struggle to speak. Something is not letting you say anything. Do you like to write? I do. I don't think I'm good with words, though, since I'm so vulgar. Would you hate me if I were to speak in a vile manner? Something is not right here. I resented each day in which I exist in the absence of you. For my milk stays lukewarm in this humid room as I lay on my empty bed. But I wish you were there to hold the cup until it becomes warm. Breathing falters, remains inconsistent. Your hands are made to hold my spoils. They create my rotting, don't you see? And I tell you my name. I know your name. What's my name then? Then do not claim to know my name. I'm your... Was that not right? Karjuna, right? Karjuna? Am I dumb? Am I big dumb? Is that Harjuna or Karjuna? Harjuna. So you do. Harjuna. That is my name. I am your beloved. You estranged. I'm the one you seek in your dreams. I am what you wish when you are incapable of holding another. Like, the H is kind of weird, where it looks like a K to me. I am your Arjuna. A person with a leash attached to your fingers. Do you wish for me to... Do you wish for me the same way I seek for you? Do you miss me the way I have missed you? I am so glad that you do. I really am. Who are you? What are you? Where are we? Somewhere too far. Too close. Somewhere you cannot confide in. Somewhere you are incapable of deciphering. Somewhere where the sky is rotting in orange. I adore you so much. I wish you could feel what I feel. But I would never dare to strain you in orange. Snow, I'm so happy that you're here with me. I can imagine the day would come. I didn't need to. Something like that. You make me so happy, so very happy. I did not wither into the snow again. Wither in the snow again. I know that's meant to be the dialogue, but why would you wither in me? No, the white thing. Oh, I could wither you if you'd like. Anyway. The fuck? Can you love me the same way I have always loved you? What is going on? Why are we just jumping from places to places? I hope you can't. I hope you will never love me. I don't know how much more I can take. How much more I could. How much more I could wail in the woods, only to be in the mercy of your hands. Oh, how I would much rather your beautiful hand merge with my branches and grasses. The creature weeps. It seeks for your warmth. It crawls in your arms, engulfing itself in your embrace. Please come back to me again, like you always do. And I will return. I will run away like the coward I am. And you will chase after me once more in the next life. Please, please, please. Come back to me. It hurts me. You're so close, yet so far away. Would you wander off with me again? Between the trees and the snow. I want to kill you. I don't want to be with you. What? Well, looks hurt almost. I do. Kill you. Please do. What are you? I don't know. It looks almost hurt, almost. Shouldn't you be asking who I am instead of what I am? Who are you? Question. The creature's expression hardly changes, but something about it became different. My name, say it. Never needed to ask. You make me so happy. Hey. So glad you came. I was worried you get turned off with everything I've laid out. I guess I can be a bit extreme. Nothing good comes out of being born odd. I know that best. Tell me more about yourself? You make me feel shy. You want to know more about me? That is the point of a date. Arjuna, Aradhana. I studied literature in college. Now, I'm writing books and publishing them. I have some other freelancing stuff that I do. I actually don't read much. But my hobbies are just kind of all over the place. I paint sometimes, not that good at it, though. Event organizing, right? I love doing those. I wouldn't say I lead well, but I think it's fun. Arjuna rubs his arms briefly and his eyes wander off for less than a second before continuing. Alright, my age is 25, I think. It gets hard remembering time and all. Everything feels like a routine. Or maybe I'm older than that. I don't think I can give you a number regardless. Stick with 25. How did we meet? Somewhere super far, you wouldn't remember it. I loomed over you. You chased after me. I don't like that facial expression. That was deranged as hell. We went skiing together. How could you forget? Maybe it's not that memorable, huh? What do you feel towards me? What I feel? I'm flattered that you're so curious about how I feel. Alright, I adore you. I want to do so many things to you. It doesn't sound as great in context. Who knows? Maybe I am thinking about certain things that maybe you shouldn't fucking do. I should run for the fucking hills. But this is just the first date. I can't be messing with you so much. I'm sorry if I sounded creepy. Okay. Yeah. You feel uneasy, like your head is about to tear itself apart. The music continues to silence. The air feels suffocating. Arjuna looks like he's gonna change. Looks like he's going through a normal date. But that is true. Nothing has happened so far. Arjuna gently holds your hand. I know you're sweating a bit there. Trembling too, are you alright? I feel sick. I'm guessing I feel sick? I'm sorry. It's because me, isn't it? No! Deep breaths, focus on me. Please bear with me a little longer, yeah? Doing well, I'm so proud of you. So please. Can I say your name? I'd love that. Please say my name. Arjuna. I love it when you say my name. Snow, my love. Arjuna reaches for your hands. He holds it firmly while also slowly draws up your arm. His fingers press themselves against you and forms tiny crescents against your flesh. Feel your pulse. This is what you felt when you caught me in the woods. If so, God. How could you hold back when you felt this? You don't remember this day. Oh God, the crackling of my audio interface. It was riddled with snow, that forest, and the moose that lurks within it. Many of them tried to kill it, but none of them succeeded. They couldn't even catch that thing. I can defeat that thing. Can you all have a little more faith in me? I can't have you die, you know. No, how many have died to that thing? I won't. It's exactly why I must be the one to face it. You are such a fool! Who are you calling a fool? You! Lemon... Nah... You are a fool! I don't know what that is. What the hell's going on with the interface? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there we go. Okay. Fix it. I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens. I hate when it happens. I hate it. I hate it so much. Interface being a bitch. The trees are bustling from the wind. They have not lied about how isolated this forest feels. It feels so full, yet it feels so empty. Show yourself. It'd be better to take a good look at the man whose hands you will die from. So, show yourself, you beast. Hear rustling from the forest. There you are. my trophy. You've never managed to kill me, did you? That's okay, Snow. I don't mind playing catch for an eternity with you. You caught me. You tried to claim me as your
I'll never fall again.
music. Goddamn. The voice is distracting me, so I'll do this. Sorry, but I need to read. You caught me. Tried to claim me as your prize to bring back to one of your women. I was so envious, still am. It's not nice to be just a goblin's elk, and I continue to be defected. Different forms, different bodies, human ones too. And yet, all I could do was watch you forget about me each time. Can you dance? I'm terrible at it. I don't do dancing or parties. Would you dance with me? And be my first? He gently pulls his hand on your waist. His gaze scurried as if he would have lose you by being too slow. The kissy's moose is cold, always have been. Not once was his touch ever resembling of warmth. He was so terrible at dancing, but avoided stepping on your feet. I love you. I hope you will never come to love me. I hope you reject me for each time I try to embrace you. Why? Why do you not want my love, though? Stupid. I don't know. Maybe it's just a way of immortality. So you love immortality more than me? His pace is slow, steady, awkward. He still somehow finds stumbling back in fear of accidentally stepping on you. I wish I was human, not a thing made out of wooden leaves. I wish I wasn't sentient in that case. You're all I ever have ever known. All I was ever known for was to harm and cause terror. But I feel like it could be more than that when I'm with you. More human, less of a monster. Kajuna stops and lets go of you. Come back to me again, Snow. I'll miss you if you end up going too far. So return to me like you always do. I'll write you a love letter next time you come back. You don't want me to love you. Don't want me to love you. It's simple. You don't want me to love you. It's the only thing I can make sense of. This. Snow. Okay, I want to see if I can do something. Who are you? I am your Arjuna. Must I say it again? Or is this scenery too uncomfortable for you? That you are incapable of remembering who I am. I adore you so much. I wish you could feel what I feel, but I would never dare to strain you in orange. Okay. So quiet. How much more should I pursue you? Kill you? Please do. The look you gave me each time you tackled me against the snow and dirt. It is so satisfying. You satiate me. I love you, I really do. Please don't toy with my feelings. I'm easily swayed by you. How'd we meet? Somewhere. South. Okay. I'm alright. Liar. He says it in such a stern tone, yet his gaze remains fallen. Don't lie to me. I know you're a strong one and all, but don't think about lying to me here. Can you say my name, maybe? I don't know. I want to see if this is different. How can you hold back when you felt this? This is not a love letter. I loved you after our first encounter, where the rod of my heels followed me with every step I can take. Vividly remembering the day I was entangled by your malicious intent, the sky had never looked more beautiful. The day I have heard your familiar voice once more, even with a different tone. I wish I had killed you. I wish I had just stopped this eternity dancing with you. But it was so hard, especially when all I have ever known was how to run. And yet every time I see you in a different form, different voice, different story, I stayed enthralled by your existence, every different versions of you. How much more does it take for it to be truly you? Maybe I have been wrong, and that you are not truly that person. Even so, I would have loved you the same. The next time exists, let's go somewhere you'd prefer. I can't make a relationship work without us both taking the same steps, right? I will always return to you. Ending 2, let's say? Letter? Can you say my name? Snow. Alright. Is that enough? I wasn't expecting you to be so romantic. Snow, have you fallen for me all over again? Snow, my love. Kajuna reaches for your hand. Okay. Let me fall for you, you bitch. You never saw him. The first time you saw him, he was at least skimming the books in the campus library. His hand kept contemplating whether or not to take the book. He has been eyeing for a good minute or more. Shit. So much inter-conflict. What for? And yet, despite his foreignness, felt compelled to approach him. Do you need help? He could have sworn that day he had a faint smile the moment you talked to him. His name was Harjuna Aradana. He was majoring in literature during the time you met him. Just go on a date with me, please. I'll make it worth your time. Wasn't it so hard? That kid kept crying for his mom and hardly even listened to us. Maybe? I don't know. He was annoying. He was, but I'm glad he returned to his mom. I don't know why I said that. Crying for his mom, it wasn't that bad. That's my actual thing. I don't know what. I'm such in a weird state where I'm just clicking things. You're way too patient. I was already growing gray hairs because of that kid. Though I'm glad he returned to his mom eventually. If someone I cared for went missing and didn't return to me, I'd be livid. Karjuna went silent for several moments, and was looking at you as if he was not doing that this entire time. He felt skinned out in his view. And I was a kid, I had nowhere to return to. Sometimes envied those who have somewhere to go, someone will always be waiting for them. It sounds kind of pathetic when I say it out loud, considering that kid made me think of this. Makes me feel uneasy. He looks away from you. There's uncertainty in his voice. God, the music's loud. He looks away from you. There's uncertainty in his voice, and yet you are unsure of what he's uncertain of. I hope I can always return to you whenever I go. Eldamar Beast. I will do. It'll be I who shall slay that beast. I am turning down the music because I don't like vocals in music when it's like a game visual novel thing, because it's distracting. It'll be I who shall slay that beast. My son, you need to properly think this through this. You cannot be reckless. I am not reckless. I can kill it. That is not reckless. That is called strength. You never learn, because the world has yet to prove me wrong of my power. Why should I stop when I have been continuously proven right for all my life? Son. Right. It was that day. The day I was doomed by your existence. The day where the snow bloomed like roses for each step that I take. The day my branches wilted in sight of the courageous you. The day I was bestowed the eternity to heed my emotions. I am here to slay you. Hide in hair thigh. Eternal. Can't even fucking date you. It was annoying, let's say that. Alright. I don't know. But, maybe I'll come back to this, try to get the other endings. I don't know. But I'm gonna go. I need to work on some stuff. Alright, see ya.